Hello there! So this is my review of Dark Waters by producer Mark Ruffalo. You may know him as the Incredible Hulk from the Marvel franchise. That's what everybody always says, but like he made a load of other great movies, but they only ever say that because they think people are stupid, you know. He's made a load of other great... Anyway, so this movie is should be up for an Oscar really, because it's a really good movie. And it's based on a true story, and it's basically like Eric Brockovich. I mean, yeah, it's a lot like Aaron Brockovich, only not as likable. I mean, he is a likable character, but I'll be honest, it's kind of boring. Yeah, there's don't get me wrong, it tells the story real great, and I'm glad they told the story. But there are points in the movie where it's just like, oh, okay, so this is for the award clip. Okay, cool. And each character, you know, you'll see each main actor get their little speech in different parts of the movie. And it's just like, yeah, that's for the awards, yeah. Okay, but it's just, which is really sad, because like, that's why I liked Eric Brockovich, because it was lovable and it was cute, and you see this woman working really hard, getting to know people and that. This guy didn't. This guy, like, people didn't know him, and those who didn't like him. They didn't like him for suing. Well, it's basically about a guy who figures out that this chemical factory is poisoning the local town. Just like in Eric Brockovich, whatever. So, but unlike in Eric Brockovich, he doesn't get to know the people, so they hate him for suing the company. And then when they find out that the war really is poisoned, and that he's going to try and sue them to like help them get compensation, they pretty much hate him for taking so long, even though it isn't really his fault. It was the lab's fault, because they had to get blood samples of everybody in town, which was like 67,000 people, which was a lot, which is the biggest in history, and like it took them 7 years to do it, which is kind of, yeah, it would, yeah. But yeah, I would. And the whole outcome of it is like, you know, all these pots and pans had to go off the market because of this chemical C8 was in everything. And because of it, 99% of humans have this thing. Like, I have it, you have it, everybody has it. It's crazy. But at the same time though, like you could see the guy, Mark Ruffalo played the main character, and yeah, like he was a good actor in it, and I do enjoy his work. But Anne Hathaway was pretty good in it, and so were all the other supporting cast. But yeah, Eric Brockovich was a better movie. It just I don't know why the guy, like, if it's based on a true story, why didn't the lawyer get to know the people better, like in Eric Brockovich? I don't know. Like, and that movie came out whilst this was happening. So, okay. So, like, spoilers for the end, he sues the company. He just successfully sues the company to pay out, over $600 million in compensation. And they have to look after families forever. Which is brilliant. Which is a great result. And, I think it's still kind of an ongoing thing. It was a really good story, but again, it was kind of boring. It was kind of like, you know, I seen it in a movie theatre, and I think you're better off just waiting for it to come out. Really, just wait for it to come out, and then you can skip through it, because there's a lot of him just looking through files and, you know, reading stuff. And I'm sure, you know, I find that kind of thing interesting, but the modern, but like most people I don't think will. I don't know. They'll get bored, but it really does feel like this is an award film. We made this in like 2 months or whatever. This is for an award movie. This is for awards. And I just like, okay, fine, you know, but so that's my only criticism. But otherwise, like it told the story really good. I could see people were very passionate about it to an extent, but this movie ain't making money. It isn't for making money. Maybe it's for getting a message out there. Like at the end, he does do this big whole speech about corporations have taken over the country, which is kind of true, but that's political stuff. But like it does get very political towards the end, and it's just like, that's why you made the movie. Okay. So it's kind of like, yeah, they make these kinds of films for like getting a message out there, getting some awards out of it, but it's not really for they are going to make money, but the movie, I don't know, I don't think so, but which is a shame because they should be making good movies like this, really. But anyway, that's my review. Remember to like and subscribe. I do recommend it. Like I saw the trailer for it and I read the comments and people are like looking forward to it, and there was even one guy who says he was from the town, and he said like it was crazy what was happening, what was all going on, like, and it's still kind of happening, but it's like fair play to the guy, the real guy who actually did